Hi guys, welcome to my channel once again. In today's video, I'm going to do market outlook. I want to share with you some pairs that I'm actually looking at for the week. So let us straight ahead go to tradingview.com. The first pair that I will be keeping a close eye on for the week is AUD Chef. AUD Chef from the reason why I will be looking at this pair for this week is because of this impulsive move that it has been making for the past couple of days. Usually, when the market makes this kind of impulsive move, when we have an impulse move like this, like what we are seeing right now, for a continuation, before the market continues, we expect a pullback, and then have a continuation. So for the coming week, I will be looking at taking advantage of this pullback. But for now, usually when the market breaks a structure like it did here, where the market changed direction from this upward movement it was doing down to downward movement. We do not want to, we will not be in a hurry to actually trade the retracement or the pullback. We might still have the market within a market opening and maybe possibly Monday. We might see the market trade below this level here. We might see it trade below this level. Take out the liquidity that is here, and then possible upward move to this because looking at the 4 hour, there is this pattern that this market is forming here, which is a descending channel, giving us a signal that we'll be expecting a pullback. So I'm actually looking at that pullback. But before that happens, we may see the market trade down at market opening to this level here, take out this liquidity, and then a possible movement upward. So what I'm actually preparing for will be to enter this buy. Before I do that, already the market has already given us this channel, this descending channel, that tells us that there is a possible that the market is preparing to make a move in the opposite direction. But before that happens, so because we have a channel, we don't just jump in jumping. We want to allow the market to tell us when it is ready to move in the opposite direction. Like I'm actually seeing liquidity. There's liquidity below this point here. So before price, we break this channel, you might just see the market come below. If you at market opening also, just come below, take out this liquidity that is here, and then so before you do anything, you want to see the market. So my expectation is that we might see the market come, we might see something. I want to see the market possibly come below or break out of this channel, break out, and then pull back, possibly to this level here before see it. This is my expectation. So I'm not doing anything until price makes an impulsive move that breaks this channel. They will wait for the pullback or the retest. And before, so you want to keep an eye. Two things we are looking at for. One is this impulse move, then the correction or the pullback. Yeah, pullback down to this level here. See price getting this level here. We are going to have a smile. Nice setup for the week. So we want to keep an eye on this. Saving this. We want to wait for this impulse, the retest, then your target should be this level. So if for a possible, wow, that's a big move. 300 plus pips. That's for ADD chef. Then catch chef is another pair that I'm also looking at. Catch chef. Catch chef, we are also seeing a similar setup. Similar setup. We have an impulse. Price moved aggressively down. But then for some days, see the aggressive move downward. Network. See the aggressive move. When we have such an aggressive move, we don't expect the market to continue to move in that one direction. There will be a pullback or a retracement. And just like we saw in that AUD chef, we also see that this cat chef is also forming divergence. In the lower time frame 4 hour. Also see this divergence here. So after an impulsive move like that, either upward or downward, you look out for divergence. Divergence. You can see the RSI here. You notice that while price is going down, that the RSI is gradually going up. That's a sign the price wants to move in. See the divergence here. So we expect price to fill up these levels here that it left aggressively. So price is already breaking out of the channel, but it's really not enough. So I'll be looking out for more push upward. I expect a more aggressive push upward, just like in the AUD chef. I want to see something very strong that shows the intention of the markets to go upward. So I want to see something aggressive like this, and then a pullback for a possible upward move. Upward move. Yeah. So that's what I'm expecting for this particular pair. I want to see that aggressive move upward, and then so if that happens, we should also be looking at about the 200 pip movement. 200 pip movements. 150, 200 pip movement. So these are. So remember, you want to see what you want to see is this aggressive move. This aggressive move upward. That gives you the intention that that's the direction that the market wants to go. So you want to wait, you want to be patient. You want to be patient to wait for that move. To allow the market tell you what it wants to do. and then you follow it. So I'll be patiently waiting for that move, and when it comes, we should be looking at getting 150 to 200 pips from this pullback that we are expecting from this pair. The next pair I'm looking at is NZD, Euro NZD. We had this aggressive push downward. I will call our impulse. Then after that, you see the market currency this pair making a pullback. In the case of this NZD, Euro NZD, like if we put our feet, we will notice that the market has passed the 50% level, is above the 62, and it is almost touching the 79 retracement level, almost touching the 49 retracement level. This, as long as price has not taken out this is our high, we are still in a downward market. We are still in a sell market. So I'm still looking at this movement, this upward movement, as nothing more than a retracement. And we observe, if you watch very carefully, you see that there was a strong rejection in this candle here. This candle, a very strong rejection in that candle. Uh, Looking at the weekly, I think I'm also another very the weekly is another reason why I'm also looking at Euro NZ is selling for the week we are entering. It's a very beautiful setup. So I want to I want to actually see a break of structure on a lower time frame, a break of this bullish structure here. So I'll be looking out for lower time frame break of structure. Okay. From the 15 minutes, we see that we are switching down to the original trend of this market, which is the sell. So for Euro NZD, what I want to see I want to see a pullback. A pullback pull back to this around the I want to see price pull back to this level. And take it down below this level and then this level here. That's a good first take profit. And then since it is a return to the original trend, so we might see price going down, 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 below this level, below here, below here, below here, and wow, that's a beautiful setup also I will be looking at for the week. So for first entry, want to see after an impulsive move like this, you don't rush in immediately, just be patient, wait for the pullback to around the 62.70 retracement level, get a possible entry here, stop loss above this high here. Our target, begin to target this low, and then lower prices. So let's see how that also plays out. I'm actually setting an alarm here. Let me set an alarm. Pop-up, notify on app, send an email. Somehow. See. All right. That's a beautiful setup. Then UCAD, USD card. Just like I've mentioned in the other pairs that we have looked at so far. The moment you see price make an impulsive move like this, we have an impulse. For price to continue in the direction of that impulse, we must have a pullback or a retracement before we get a continuation. So for some days, you see UCAD making this aggressive move upward. Interestingly, it didn't break this didn't break this high here. Instead, it formed an equal high. And usually, equal highs are areas of liquidity. There's liquidity here. There's liquidity. So since there is liquidity there, so we are expecting price to later return to this area of liquidity. Liquidity are form of buy stops and sell stops. In this case, we have a buy stops that have been placed at those that equal high. So we expect that later on the market will return and take out that liquidity because liquidity usually draws price to those level. So for you card for the week, I'm actually expecting this pullback. I will actually be drawn to act on this. I think in this case, I think my interest will be on the continuation of this buy, here. So I will want this pullback to possibly to make a return back to this level, here. I will allow price. I will be looking at price to make a return back to this level. When I see this, when I see price make a return back to this level, I will want to buy it from this point because I know you definitely break this point to go above that level. So for now, I'm not going after because I don't like the way it's retracing. I don't like it. I'm not drawn. I'm not drawn. Don't like the. So I'll be patient. Expect that it retraces down to this level before I want to do anything on your card. For USD Chef, USD Chef is having a similar setup to the pairs that we've also looked at. We see an aggressive movement downward and then a channel, a descending channel, just like we had in a AUD Chef and CAD Chef. See the same movement. So we are already seeing the aggressive, but I would have loved this movement to even possibly break this high here. Possibly break this high. This high here. So I'll be watching. Okay. All right. We've already gotten the impulse, like I was explaining in the AUD chef and the cat chef, that we want to see something like this, something aggressive, something that shows intent, something that shows direction. So USD chef have already given us that. So if we have a pullback down to the retest of this level here, I think we are is a good entry point. To target to target target that this level here. Around 270 targets. So these are really big moves, and the setups are beautiful. Yeah, they are beautiful. They are very similar, easy to identify. So you just need to be patient. Just need to be patient and allow the setups come. Allow it come. All right, guys. So those are the few pairs that I'm looking at for the week. We looked at USD USD CAD, Euro NZD, CAD CHF, AUD CHF. These are pairs that are actually giving clean setups. The chef pairs are they are giving us similar setups. We have a descending channel that we're actually waiting for an impulsive move that breaks the channel, gives us a retest, get an entry, get a target level. So if you're able to identify these patterns and just know how to get an entry, and then also know where to get out when the market starts moving in your direction. Okay, it begins to move you to that point where you begin to you start becoming a consistent trader. So within the week, I'm going to do a rundown of how the pairs that I've just looked at had they performed, and then we also look forward to looking at other pairs next week. So this is the first of first market outlook that I'm dropping in my channel. I look forward to doing this more regular. The goal is to help whoever comes across this channel to know how to actually analyze the market, how I look at the market, and see how it can help you in your trading journey. So I look forward to seeing you once again in my next video.